Hey everyone, let me adjust my camera. What's wrong with this? Rotate the lights back. Whatever. Alright, hopefully I can get this live done without any interruptions. My kids are still up. Should be going to sleep, but you know how that goes. Alright guys, so today is... Hey! Finally caught me live. Alright, so today is the first day of Inktober. I sketched out this piece. And yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it. I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to ink it together. I want to do it live with you guys. I'm planning on using my Black Cat waterproof India ink. I plan on using some of my Winsor & Newton ink in a scarlet color. And I actually want to make a wash with you guys with this like old, it's like really busted. Look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a ink. I'm going to fill it with ink. Can you guys see okay? Should I zoom in? Or is that good? You guys let me know. Alright, so let me go ahead and make the wash. Let me move this because I don't want to dirty it. So I'm going to use, again, the Black Cat. But I don't have like a... I see good. Okay, thank you. I'm going to use my little thingy here from the Higgins. So I'm just squeezing all the ink out of there. Jeez, I can't get this thing open. There we go. Bear with me, guys. Just wanted to kind of show you guys the process in case anyone wanted to try and do the same. So I'm thinking I don't want to make this like too dark of a wash. I kind of want it to be like a medium. That way, if I need to make it darker, I can do that, or lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2. Yeah, I'll do 2 and test it out. And then I'll probably do more if I need more. So I just squeeze everything out of here and fill this twice. And poured it in here with that ink. You guys excited for Inktober? Is anybody doing Inktober? I had no clue what to sketch. I've been ready to like create something for hours. I can't. Why not? My channel of art. What's your name? I don't want to call you my channel of art. So I'm just filling this with water. And I'm not going to fill it all the way in case I need to put some more ink. And I'm just going to top this up. Dwayne. Nice to meet you, Dwayne. Thank you for joining. Finally caught me not live. So I'm just mixing that up. And let me get a little scrap paper so we could test this out. Of course, I never have scrap paper lying around when I need it. I'm just gonna have to use one of these, that's fine. Let me get the ink going. Come on, what's going on with this? I would have all these issues when I'm going live, huh, guys? I'm new to this type of art pens. Okay, so what this is a water brush. Let me get a wipe. I'm getting dirty here. And all it is like an empty, basically like a paintbrush, but it has like a valve that you can like fill with water. And instead of like having a cup of water, you can like, it's very portable. Like you know, if you're going to go outside and sketch, you can have that to, you can have the convenience of carrying that around. And a lot of people fill them up with like ink, different inks and stuff like that. So you can either put water, and you can really put whatever you want in there. And all you do is like squeeze it and the water comes out. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know why it's not coming out. It's weird. I had to make a mess. Me too. You see, I am too. Oh, there it goes. All right. So all you do is you're supposed to get like a little pump, and then it comes out for you. All right. I like that color. Not too dark, not too light. That's good for me. Okay. So what I'm thinking about for this drawing, obviously I want to make it look like she's underwater. And I kind of want the water to, I don't want it to be clear, like I want it to look kind of dirty. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with this water brush, with this ink, gray wash, I guess you would say. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this in. I've never really drawn things underwater, so this might be a little hard, tricky for me. But we'll learn together, guys. So let me zoom in a little. I kind of like did a heavier mark to where I want to add shadows afterwards. So that's what these really dark spots are. Is she a mermaid? No. I want to call this piece something like Wash Away My Sins or something like that. So it's just a girl, woman, what have you. And I want some of her body to show out, and I want her to look like she's basically like submerging underwater, taking a bath in a tub. So what I'm going to struggle with is like these parts. So I want her body to stick out here. But in some parts I want, like it should be really darker where her body, where it's just water. Gotta see how I'm going to do this. Does it look like she's underwater to you guys so far? I don't know, I'm not really liking that water brush. Not yet. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out a little palette. And I want to do some washes. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and pour some from here. I'm going to pour a little water here for where I want my lighter. That's a lot of water. And I'll put a couple drops in here. I never could draw people. I'm practicing using the grid. I've never tried the grid. Are you finding it useful? It's really hard drawing people. That's one of like the hardest things to do. Very useful. I'm gonna have to try that one day. What kind of things do you like to draw? So, okay, I made a lighter wash. Let's get my test paper so I can see. It's probably really light, but that's cool. I'm gonna use it for shadows in her body. I like landscapes. Landscapes are so cool. I suck at landscapes. I'm gonna move this aside. I don't want to make a mess. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin my picture. So I'm just gonna add light shadows on her body. They're so easy. Just watch Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. Is he still on TV? I used to love watching those. I just never really been good at it. I don't know. And I'll actually add some of this. He's all over YouTube, yeah. I haven't seen any of his videos in a long time. I should have erased some of these lines on the tub. So there'll be a shadow here where her hair is like overlapping her arm. There'll be a shadow here from the tub under her chin. What I like about these round brushes is that you have this nice little tip for like really tiny areas. I want to make that even lighter, so I'm going to kind of rinse that out. The brush out. Are you going to use watercolors? No, I'm thinking about just using the inks. I plan on putting a little color in this piece using that Winsor and Newton ink, the pink one, the scarlet here. But I do plan on using some watercolor in some of these pieces for Inktober, like adding in some. Is that your favorite medium? Watercolor? Wow, I didn't know there was such a thing. Of what? The inks? I like oils. Oh, oils are so hard. I'm terrified of oils. I love the way they look though. Like pieces look awesome with oils. I definitely want to make that water darker. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that wash here. This is a lot harder than what I thought it would be. I'm not really used to using ink this way. Yeah, I am trying to pretend it's watercolors, but the only bad thing, I'm so used to when watercolors you can reactivate it, and this, once it's dry, it's dry. Trying to blend it out a little here in certain areas. All right. Let's add a little black to this. I want to make it darker. I use watercolors once they bleed all over the sketch. Yeah, you got to be careful, like with, they're going to go wherever you have water, wherever it's wet, it's going to run into, the paint's going to like bleed everywhere. This is a lot trickier than what I thought it would be. What are some things that you guys let me know? What are some things you want to see me paint or draw for Inktober? How many colors you're gonna use? Other than this black ink, like I'm gonna do different gray washes. and then the pink only. So just two. I like to see you do some full body portraits. That's a good idea. I need to practice on that too, so that's a really good idea. Thank you for that suggestion. Alright, let me step away from that for a minute and go to another area. I'm going to switch to a tinier brush. Your portraits come out good with watercolors. Thank you. I'm really, like, I just started watercoloring like maybe a year or so ago. So I kind of know how it works a little bit more now. I'm going to have to master this inking stuff. So I switched to a tinier brush for these fine details. You ever use acrylics? Yes, that's what I'm really familiar with. I have a couple on my channel, some videos of acrylic paintings I did. A lot of people don't like how fast they dry. I love the fact that they dry so fast. You did use acrylic a few days ago. Yep, that last girl that I did, I used acrylic on that. That video was super long. I'm definitely going to have to build up tones in this piece. I'm going to go ahead and let's do a little pink. I know, but I like them long lessons. I'm glad you enjoy them. I really appreciate all the feedback you give me. You know, when I first got this bottle and it said Scarlet, I was really expecting it to be like a red. And it is very pinky. Let me switch to my bigger brush. Now, so the same thing for the hair. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do the hair. Because there's some spots. Okay, yeah, I was going to put a gray wash over it. Yeah, that pink is really bright, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and just brush over. I want her hair to be pink, her lips, and I think that's about. It's looking great already. Thank you. I think we're going to do her nips. Sorry for the half nudity, guys. I'm going to go over some spots where this pink is. With that gray. Because I want to make it look as if it's underwater. I see a lot of videos about Inktober. Is that a new thing? Yeah, Inktober. So it's actually, I think it's been going on for a couple of years now. But basically, there's a illustrator by the name of, I think Jake Parker it is. And he came up with this challenge where you challenge yourself by doing an ink drawing every day for the month of Inktober. I tried to do it last year. I really try to force myself to create videos, put out videos every single day. But it really did not work out. And then for ink, it doesn't have to be like this type of ink. It can also be markers, ballpoint pen. Every day, that's hard to do. It is. But as artists, it's really important to try to draw every day. You'll see such a improvement. I don't even draw every day. I wish that I did. So I really wanted to push myself to do this challenge. Alright, let's see. Wow, it's coming along good. Thank you. This should be a lot darker here. You should participate in Inktober. I was looking at a couple pictures. And I did draw the sketch from a couple of them. But I'm not really using them now. I'm kind of just... I probably should have done that. I know I won't have the time to do it. Well, whenever you get a chance, try. Even if it's just with a ballpoint pen doing a couple sketches. I lost a lot of that pink color. Let me try to... I need to add some more shading to the body. It's looking really flat. How long it took to sketch her? Not really long. Like maybe 5-10 minutes. I feel like whenever I sketch something and when I finish with the piece, I lose a lot of the sketch. Like, it looks completely different. Or sometimes it's a good thing. Need to add some lighter washes. It would have took me 2 hours. Don't think so hard about it when you sketch. Well, you do landscape, so that's important. I could see that. I'm so scared to use oil painting, like oils. That's amazing that you love using oils, because they're so hard. I'm surprised that you say you're not really good with portraits. Yeah, the thing that scares me the most are the chemicals with my kids here. I'm always messing with my stuff. That freaks me out. But the main thing that intimidates me is the drying time. I know I'm so impatient. And I hear that with oils, like sometimes the drying time can be like days. So I want to deepen this water here. Sorry guys, I'm washing out my brush in between these different shades. make it look like her hair is underwater. Some parts. Sorry that I'm real quiet, guys. There we go. That's the dark tone I want there. Are you painting her underwater? Just some parts of her body are underwater. So like these areas are like out of water. I'm gonna let that dry and go over it with some more of that pink. You're brave not having a reference. I know that's probably why it's not turning out like I want it to. I think it's looking cool though. I want to so badly add some color to this. It still looks great. She looks like she has on lingerie. Thank you. Let's play with the tub a little. I'm gonna probably cut this. That's why I'm not really too worried about some of this stuff. On the sides, you might need some blues and greens for the water. Well, the idea for this one, I want the water to be like dark and murky. I really want to add a skin tone to her skin, but I want this piece to just be gray washes with the pink. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. So I think I'm gonna go on with straight black and do the background, because a lot of it's gonna get cut out anyways when I frame it. I'm glad I didn't make this a huge picture like I was planning on doing at first. Definitely need to add shadows here for where her arm. That's way too dark. Let me lift it up. You guys could barely see that wash. Let me erase some of these pencil lines. Alrighty. Make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to post like every day for Inktober, but I will be posting, like, even if I just do a couple of like really quick tiny sketches with ink, I'm going to be posting them on my Instagram. So if you have Instagram, make sure you guys follow me on there. My username here, which is Puchy, Puchy _tats. So just my username, but in between the two, Puchy and tats, underscore. I'm gonna have to end this live soon. My baby's getting a little cranky. You don't have Instagram? I'll probably be posting them on Twitter too if you have Twitter. And my name on Twitter is my username PuchyTats, one word. Maybe, I think it's 2 words. I'm sorry. I should really know that. I don't have Twitter and Facebook either. Okay. I'll try to post as many videos as I can, but I know for sure I'm not going to be able to do one every day. Sorry guys, give me another second. Let that dry for a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry. to make her neck underwater. So I'm just playing with these values. And I want to clean up these lines here. I think that's looking cool. Let me darken some more spots. I want to get a clean wash here. It's looking kind of streaky. I want to darken this area too. It's probably kind of hard for you guys to see because it's wet in these areas. Let me add some shadow to the lips. So that's one thing I definitely want to improve on, are these ink washes and getting like a nice blend. Alright guys, that's it for this piece. I say that's it and I keep going. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys, I don't know, probably tomorrow, but I'll definitely see you guys soon for another Inktober video. Thank you guys, everyone who joined me live. It was nice chatting with you guys. And for those who are going to watch after this is published, make sure that you guys comment below, like and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.